Hello! Cartoon Mind just had to have doing a jump scare. Rah! I hope it works. I hope you guys have are all set with drinks and snacks, if that applies. So, hi Box of Paint, hi Jellybean, hi Cleo, hi Jen! I hope you guys can hear and see me. So I did manage to do a jump scare, right? Having campfire tea tonight has smoked tea, apples, caramel, and cinnamon, and I am in full autumn mode. Oh my gosh. I wish I could be in full autumn mode, but it's like 35 Celsius here today. Hey Carolyn, hi! Hi Yuri, hi guys! Got to wear my fuzzy hoodie today, but this afternoon was a bit toastier. Oh man. It's so hot. I hate it. It was 102 Fahrenheit on Tuesday. Blah. And I had to be on campus. I hope there was some AC to be found or something. AC sucks at my college. No. Anything over 85 Fahrenheit. I have no idea what those temperatures mean, but I know when the pool used to be at 85 Fahrenheit, that was freaking hot. Okay, so I'm gonna finally start one of my Fuji erasers, but which one? The pink one, the blue one, or the orange one? The pink one is the more subtle. These are so very cute. Orange is always my vote. Oh, orange, okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, for fall anyway. Do they have one of those easy unwrap? Okay. They have one of those fight with me unwrap setup. Imagine having AC, haha, cries in European. So eventually, the more I use this eraser, the more I'm gonna reveal the white part in the middle. So it will start looking like Mount Fuji, which I think is so cute. Like, I remember as a kid collecting erasers, and that was basically all you could do with those because they were so impractical. They were like fancy shapes and whatnot, and they would break super easily. So I would just keep them, and like they would get dry and gross eventually. But this is like a good idea, and it's in between. It's a very usable eraser, and I know this brand already, Air-In, the good erasers. Well, it's plus the brand, I think. Air-In is the type of eraser, but good erasers and also fun. Let's go. I thought you were unwrapping candy. Almost. Oh yeah, those, the moment they squish, they crumble into dust. Yeah! Or like, they were super delicate. I remember I had them. They would come in little sets. Like, I remember you had like a little baggie. And it would be like, I remember I had some that were like unicorns. This was the air, and they had the basically like super ugly ass, but and 4 of them, so you have another one here with the and another one, and like the thingy, the horn of the unicorn would break, then the ears, then the legs, so you would end up with like a sort of a unfortunate chunk of eraser that looked basically like this, like broken up horsey. It would make me cry as a kid. When I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, we used to make friendship pendants with used eraser bits. And those crumbly ones were always the easiest to shortcut the process. How would you make them into friendship pendants? Did anyone collect Iwako erasers, Gramp? I don't think we had those. I'm too old for those. Is this terrible? Okay, sorry. I'm back. Ugh. More or less the different colors stands. Oh, set in clear blue. Oh, I see. The oven was involved, but I'm sure that was. Geez, that's elaborate. Hey, Erica. Hi. Hello, Scott. Tu veux venir dire bonjour à tout le monde? Oui. Hello, mon baby. T'es où? T'es où? Oui, je sais, mais... Oh, j'étais attrapée puis tu voulais pas, hein? Un gros baby. Salut, fille. Salut, Scott. Miaou, comment ça, miaou? Ouais. Oh, oh, flop. Floppy baby. Floppy baby. I think Gatsby hurt his... Oh no! Salut bébé! Salut fille! Ouais, frotter la face. Mimi. It's been a while. Elle est vraiment couchée sur mon bureau, là. Hey, Bibi. Anyone else for babies that them know the full moon is coming? Man has been nut jobs this week. Not particularly. Hello. Hello. Salut, baby. Salut, Rigi. Well, F keys in... Oh, no. Oh, no, you were... Tu fais du bien, ça? Hey, Scout. How did your cats get their name? Well... I'm trying to remember. I know that there's two parts to why we named her Scout. One aspect of it is the character in To Kill a Mockingbird. Ouais. And hold on. Pourquoi est-ce qu'on l'a appelé Scout?
Proto Scout.
Ah, because of StarCraft.
Yeah.
It's a unit in StarCraft. The Proto Scouts. Also, I like that it's sort of like it's a very versatile name in a way. Like it's not like princess, or not that there's anything wrong with calling your pet princess, but she is a princess at heart, but not a princess. Like it wouldn't be a fitting name for her. Scout fits her well. And Peko is because she's orange, and there's a tea that's named Orange Peko. And we drink a lot of tea, so... Hey, baby. Oh, oh, wow. Colin. Tout le show aujourd'hui. Whoa. Hi, Otto. Hi, Paolo. She's being super cute. Super cute. Hey, baby. Honestly, she isn't too bad when she's in heat. To just take it a bit easier with her, and she gets more introverted. Relatable. Yeah, today is in our early special occasion. Hey, baby. Well, having the stream an hour earlier means you get all this quality scout time, so I think it's a fair trade-off. Ouais. C'est t'en penses, fille? I would like to bring your attention to the little bunny paws here. If you can, I hope you can see them. Yeah, when I got in the period, I too didn't want to interact. Yeah, that's it. That's super relatable. And you kind of want to break everything, so... Very sweet paws, right? I love that tortoiseshell, they basically don't have any two paws that look alike in terms of fur pattern. So she has one back paw that is all black, one that is half cream, half black. Front one, this one is mostly black, but there's a bit of a pattern, and the other one is full-on mix of color. T'es bien sweet, ma babou. And as with any pets, of course, we hardly ever use their real names to call them. They have like 1 million nicknames. We just got the time for shots notice, and it still makes me feel weird that they called Emmy a tortie. She's a calico! Still call her a tortie. They're vets, they should know the difference. I had a tortoise shell for 18 years. Aww. She was positively insane. That tracks. They're quite quirky. This one is quite quirky too. Oh. Non? Tu veux que je te fasse la tête? They keep on calling Pecco a French word that's called picot, which is kind of something that means dotted, or they call her bico, which is like to give a small kiss. And it's always like, you're the vets, the name should be right in your file system. Okay, I always get confused between a tortie and a calico. Calico is mostly white with orange and black spots. Tortie is basically like Scout, so mostly very little white and a very sort of mixed pattern. Sometimes you have kind of in between, so that's hard to kind of address properly. Like some calicos, like mostly white, but they will have a pattern that's like torties in their patches, so you're like, what's that? But like generally Emmy is a calico and Scout is a tortie. I think Jinx is kind of in between, because she's has a lot of white, but they're being cute, but her spots are really mixed. You're meeting Jinx on Tuesday. I expect pictures. Oh, t'es bien belle, scout. Jen says, I had a dog named Appa years and years ago. Her vet absolutely refused to call her anything other than Abba. À l'autre côté? On se bronzer l'autre côté? C'est bon. Obviously. Yeah, I know, that goes without saying, but, you know. Like, there are expectations. The pictures were coming whether you asked for them or not. Oh, are they keeping her now? Is it for sure? I promised to help think of a name for my friend's Tuxedo Cat's Instagram. So now I'm on the spot to think of something clever. Oh no. It's kind of difficult because with most pets, they kind of like their names kind of come with the pet in a way. And we are now our primary sitters. Oh, that's awesome. Little Jinx. Let me see if I can. I can't do much, but I have a book on cats that has like a super more clear definition of what is a calico and what is a tortie, and like there's something called the party color, and the white is like, because cat genes are super interesting for the coat colors. It's a really fascinating topic. Sanrio Brain says Tuxedo Cat should be called Sam. Aw. Tuxedo Cat's name is Bunny for reasons that are hard to explain. He too is a lunatic. What's the line? You're a lunatic and I like it. Okay, so apparently this is a cat stream. Emmy is mostly white. It's just her 3 burgers, top of her head, and her beans. Oh, and tail. Yeah. You're shedding so much, baby. Ugh. Tu perds tout ton poil. The stupid freaking tail breaking everything. C'est la pire. C'est absolument la pire. She's the worst. Elle est toute molle. Check cette crise de queue qui arrête pas de tout frapper. Là. C'est la pire. Il y a du poil partout. Oh, tu l'as pire. Oh, tu l'as pire. Elle était de l'autre côté. Elle s'est flippée. Elle est toute molle. On la voit. Faudrait que je descende ma fenêtre, mais on voit sa face. Yeah, I said the line. I think I remember it right. Ah, petit jeu. Tu peux-tu taber le
truc
foulard, là?
Ok, le rétrécir.
Ouais. She's a potato. Hey, lab accident. Hi. Welcome to this impromptu cat stream. Nope. Very cute cat stream. You're cute. Did you hear that? I think one of the things we say the most often regarding the cats, especially this one, is that she's the worst. Always jokingly, of course, but she's the worst. Oops, I forgot I was supposed to be doing art while hanging out in the stream, not watching a cute cat snooze. You're a cute cat. Oh. Oh, ça pique. Ow. Tu finis? Tu veux que tu descendes? Tu peux approcher sa chaise, s'il te plaît? Oh, oh. Tu veux aller là? Moyen. Hi, Tempo! Hello? Tu veux des câlins? Hey, baby. Peut-être veux-tu lui donner de l'amour aussi? Ah! Tellement de poils. Alright. Je peux l'avoir dans le vent. Alright. Alright. I have so much fur in my face now. ESA, emotional service animal. Typical cat. I am all you need to be concerned with right now. So now she's moved to onto her chair, and she's all flattened out again. I've never had a cat before that would get so boneless. And even Peko is always like, unless it's really hot, she's always a super nice, compact little like round cat. But Scout is just melty. What has everyone been up to so far today? Ooh. Oh, have fun, Paolo. Well, she really gets boneless. Cats are either round or liquid. That's a fair point. Hey, Tsukabu. I finally got allergy meds that work with my meds. Yahoo! What are they? Do you remember what's the actual ingredient that works well? Getting to that point was a bit dramatic, but all was good and hopefully resolved. Hopefully so. Okay, so fall is coming. Let's try to find something to draw related to fall. Bunny is a petite ball that cuts off the lab circulation. Millie is a soft puddle. So one's a liquid and one's round. Oh, also, I don't think Otto could make it last week, so I didn't mention it, but if you guys missed it, Otto has released her really complete and really useful watercolor database last week. And she's made a video about it. If you want to put the video link in the chat, you can, Otto, no problem. And yeah, in case you missed it, I've been using it a lot. I think a lot of people have been using it a lot. It's a super helpful resource. Oh, both? Video and database. The video is great as a sort of brief tour of the database, and the database itself is awesome on its own. Tsukabu. Aw. It's not quite fall yet, but let's hope that having this on the sheet will summon some of it. I saw that next week there's one of the days next week where the night will be 10 Celsius. And I can't wait. Fall is the best season. Kind of walked into that one, right? Yeah, I edit Otto's video. Editing is this really odd. What? Anyway, it's really odd in the sense that it's really tedious to edit my own videos, but perfectly fine to edit someone else's. Oh, I mean, of course. Yeah. If you know any kind of art YouTuber that needs an editor, hey. It's kind of nice to have art related videos to edit because I can sort of more easily flag when, let's say, someone used the wrong word for a thing, or like other stuff like that. Like I can spot it because I know a couple of things. So I'm sort of a beta reader and editor. Hey, Lise, if you go back to the beginning of the stream, there's a good chunk of time with your favorite tuna face. Yeah, because you don't have to deal with self-criticism. Love is just a job to do for... Yeah, there's that, but also it's not the same. Like, I already know the video, I made it, and I'm going through it for like the billionth time. So it's really hard to gather momentum and energy because it's like, oh, I know everything about this video. Why? Well, when it's someone else's video, like I don't know what's gonna happen per se. Maybe this is my chance to become an art YouTuber at last. Maybe. Honestly, the number of times I've assumed me because she picks up on the technical. Dude, it's so hard to talk about this stuff while filming, while everything. I might take you up on that offer someday. Of course. Yeah, honestly, listening to your own voice for like the 5th time really starts to get to you. Yeah. Ah, fudge. I hate my voice. Yeah, I think we all go through that phase in the beginning. And then you start posting videos and people are like, oh, you have a good voice for this. And you're like, really? What? Okay. That's, I'm terrible. This is unrelated, but I'm awful at not scratching myself bloody, and then I forget, and then it starts, you know, when something scabs and heals, it gets itchy. So I'm like, oh, my arm itches, and I scratch it, and I forget that it's something, and it starts freaking bleeding again. I apologize if this is kind of gross. Oh yeah, that's the really fun part. Like Otto leaves me notes or just comments on dogs and passersby, and I'm guilty of scritching things too. It's so annoying. Like you forget, and you're like, oh, scratch it. Oh, dang, fudge. If sometimes sees me or hears me having literal breakdowns. Oh yeah, you've been like, there's a lot of swear words because I forgot to turn on my stupid camera or something, which I mean happens to me too. Like that's not something new, but so relatable. It's weird. Also, there's a video recently that I edited for Otto where one of the alternate camera was I don't know why, but it was turned on her sitting on her chair for most of that B-roll footage, which was kind of funny. Yeah, exactly. Lise says, most of us feel weird about our own voice because it sounds different without the acoustics inside our cranium. After many hours of editing, it's not as bad, I feel. Exactly, you get used to it. There's a recent one where I managed to film time-lapse of my butt. Yep. Has to be about sweaters and hoodies. An ass washing video. Well, I mean, it's literally more fitting to call it a butt filming video, because it's literally if you had a camera on someone sitting in a chair. Like it's just so. Though I gotta say, Otto has the most comfy looking pajama pants ever. I got asked one time if I did videos of my paintings, but even if I had the space and a stand for my phone, I think I'd be too uncomfortable. Yeah, you don't have to do it, of course. P.S. A swatching video subbed as swatching. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Ellen, hi! It's been a while. What autumn I live in Texas? Oh no. Yeah, I'm kind of with Lab Accident on this. Autumn, not until December, but like my birthday at the end of September is always ridiculously hot still. Blah! Aw, thank you so much, Temple. Hey, Lena! Yeah, the stream started a bit earlier today. It's not a permanent thing, it's just today. I already have the quilts, boots, scarves, and hoodies out and ready. Oh my gosh. Hey, been a crazy summer, just busy. Finally got a proper ADHD diagnosis. Oh, that's great! Congrats! I know I sound exactly like my mother and it makes me uncomfortable. I look a lot like my mother and it does make me uncomfortable a lot too. The joy of weird relationships between family members. I have some pictures of my mom and I low-key hate it. Mostly gender dysphoria. Yeah, that's not helpful. I look like a red-headed gender-bent version of my dad. Sound just like my mom, inherited a hyena. I mean, great laughs are, you know, they're contagious. Yeah, it was a surprise to everyone but me, I think. I'd like my Oscar for best ongoing performance in masking any day. Sorry. Switching drinks. I really like unique laughs too. They're so contagious. And not like they kind of, it's a bit like when someone yawns. When someone has a unique laugh, it kind of shares, it spreads out to other people. Okay, what's the best thing about fall in your book? I'm at the point in my life where I suspect I'm neurodivergent, but I'm not sure what flavor. I hope you're fully okay with seeing people about that. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong about talking to a doctor about that stuff. Misty rainy days, the feeling of pre-hibernation. Pumpkin spice and nature finally starts chilling your jets. Sorry. Fall in Denmark, nice temp and the colors. I agree. Orange leaves and pumpkin spice everything. Was that a big shock when you came over to Canada Land, Jen? Knitted socks. Falling leaves and changing colors. The colors of fall are so pretty. Oh yeah, I'm okay with it. Not sure how to get the ball rolling though. If you have a doctor, talk to them. That's kind of the start for everything. Either they can help you figure out a starting point diagnosis, or they can refer you to a specialist. I've been diagnosed ADHD since I was a little kid, but aunts and uncles and personal friends suspect what's ASD? Halloween, that is all. I love Halloween. Pumpkin spice isn't really my thing. Apple cider is superior. I'll take anything that has cinnamon in it, not picky. I would have Decemberween at Xmas. If to let me. Oh, that's exactly Nightmare Before Christmas, isn't it? Hot soup. Will anybody catch that one? Hot soup. I don't have a doctor at the moment. Well, it's a good time to get on a list or something. I don't know how it works in the US. Oh, autism spectrum disorder. Okay, I didn't know the acronym for it. But yeah, over here, if you don't have a family doctor, you can get on a list and eventually get one. Not ideal, but you know. Nah, I was basically half pumpkin spice by the time I moved up there. Favorite season is winter. I'm a clothes. Well, I think here winters are kind of mellow-ish. So that sounds like the best weather. We have Christmas sweets in the shop now. Oh, that's early. Just reminds me of another friend who's obsessed with soup. Oh, dang. So nobody here has watched Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Dang it. Hot soup. Okay. Fall here in the desert is like another lovely spring. Oh, that sounds really pretty. Except for the horrific allergies. Allergies, they're like ticks. They really poop a party, right? Hot soup. Let's do a fall picnic. I'm thinking of picking up knitting woolly socks again. Ooh. Totally pooped the party. My older sister is on the spectrum, and even my doctors as a kid wanted to test me, but at the time my mom was like, no, your sister has it, you can't have it. That's not a thing. I have wondered about ASD myself. I certainly have some overlapping symptoms, but one thing at a time. Yeah, definitely. Let's have a cat bring muffins to the picnic. People can be such confident idiots when it comes to health. Yep. During uni in psychology, a prof once said that most likely everyone shows symptoms of something. Ever since I wonder if it's all just variances of normal. Well, I think by definition it is variances of normal, because if everybody has it, it's the new normal, right? Kinda? Does that make any sense? So what are good fall picnic snacks? I want to put some mooncakes in there. I hope I can find mooncakes this. Caramel apples and pumpkin cookies. Oh no! Okay. So, none of that. Let's zap them. Whoop! Let's put some cookies instead. They don't look like much, but they're supposed to be cookies. Oh, I have to put donuts. Dude, I absolutely have to put some donuts somewhere. Oh no, it's fine. No worries. There's plenty of like fall themed snacks that we can. I'm probably gonna need a bigger blanket anyway to put everything. Like that would be the ideal picnic. I could have a huge blanket like this. This is a kind of a top view. So like this is a person. Hi, I'm a person, and like everything else is food, and then you might have a friend here. Yay! And like it's a huge pile of food, and nobody can eat it all, and the wasps and the freaking ants get to it. Since my ability to function like a normal person is really gonna... Yeah! That's the biggest thing. We'd have something for everyone, and lactose-free goodies. Oh yeah, and dairy-free goodies, and vegan goodies, and allergy-safe goodies. What else? Like, I was about to say apples, but yeah, some people can't have apples. Hold on, the phone is binging. Oh, good one. Alright, so have donuts, cookies. I like the idea of having caramel apples, but I think these take forever to eat and they're quite messy. So I kind of feel like if you had that at a picnic, you would eat one of those and be done. Carrots and peanut butter, that's a combo. We need like a bushel of apples because these are like the fruit of fall. I would bring glazed pumpkin muffins. Ooh, I made, and maybe banana bread, or take a crack at some apple fritters. You can make pumpkin bread if you want to keep it super fall themed. Just sub the pureed banana for canned pumpkin. It's a bit less sweet too. Pumpkin bread is so good. And you can have it either with nuts or you can put chocolate chip in there too. It's delicious. It's so good. I kind of like making pumpkin bread because it's a bit less sweet, and the recipe I have that I really like already is quite sweet, so why not both? Some people make zucchini bread aussi. Too. That was French. French snuck in. Let's grab a new sheet of paper. Not sure if I've ever had pumpkin bread. Maybe I'll make some this weekend. Yeah, sure. Oh, I've discovered the best. Oh, sweet potato would make a great bread too. What's the best sweet potato recipe, Otto? And do you use the orange sweet potatoes or the purple one with the yellow flesh? If you can hear weird noises, that's a little dog in the neighborhood that's really yappy. Right, so cut a raw sweet potato in half, then microwave it until soft. Courgette pain. Courgette pain says zucchini bread. Yeah, purple sweet potato. They're the Japanese kind, I think. The skin is purple and the flesh inside is light yellow. Then cut into large cubes. Best to cook it until it's cooked through, so but not smushy. So you can do this stage. Okay. Then in a hot pan, throw in the sweet potatoes to fry. Ooh! Got the raisins. Raisins! No! No! Update on Gatsby's condition seems better today, but oh, poor baby. With some smoked paprika, cinnamon, sugar, salt, and pepper. That sounds yummy. Keep turning the cubes until all sides are crispy. Yes. No raisins! No raisins! Sorry. Try it. I might try it with the yellow sweet potato ones. I've made a stew in the past that had, that was quite some time ago, but it had lamb, dried apricots, and cinnamon and other spices. I feel like the sweet potatoes would be good in there too. Okay, but raisins and bread are good. No. Do you like, it's a texture thing. Like I'm saying that, but I will still eat like a cinnamon raisin bagel. But if they made a cinnamon no raisin bagel, that's the one I would pick. It's just it's a texture issue. Especially once whatever you're baking with them has cooled down and now you have soggy, cold raisins and stuff. Nope, not my jam. And I'm always like, why have raisins in there when you can have chocolate chips? I love raisins unless they're burnt. Ugh, burnt raisins? What kind of nightmare fuel is that? I'm saying that, but Mr. E is okay with raisins. I'm not. I think it's a trauma with like quote marks from when I was a kid, and I would get these little boxes of raisin made in my lunches. And I would eat them and kind of never really enjoy them. Pro tip: take a plain bagel, toast it, put your butter, margarine spread on before it melts. Oh yeah, that would be clever. It's like the olive theory but with raisins. What's the olive theory? Oh my gosh, box of paint, make cookies. Like shortbread with butterscotch chips. That would be amazing. Yeah, raisin maids are evil. Yeah. Like some were like gritty. What's up with gritty? And they all like squished. Like you could peel off the box and it would be in the same shape anyway. Ugh. Raisins is Halloween candy, such a cop-out. Yeah. That's the house you don't visit the following year. I have texture stuff too, but for some reason almost never on foot. Really? Keep plastic buttons. Oh, really? Wow. Boxes of raisin mummies. That's exactly the feel. That's the best descriptive for them I've ever seen. Like they will find those little boxes of raisins, and in like 2,000 years, and the raisin will still be edible. Like no difference. Ooh, shortbread is an awesome idea. Hey, shortbread is such a good cookie. The olive theory is from How I Met Your Mother. One partner loves olives and the other hate olives, so they're the perfect couple, huh? So who likes olives, Otto? I think you're the one who likes olives, right? Mr. E doesn't eat olives, really. Not yet. I think my distaste for the Bucks raisin stems from Bucks lunches. Yeah, same. My mom would throw these in my lunchbox, and like you get hungry, and that's the only snack left, so you just eat it. I was not asking a lot of questions as a kid. If it was sort of the implied that you had to empty your lunchbox, and if raisins made it in there, you had to eat them. Same reason I couldn't eat Cool Ranch Doritos for beans. Oh, really? Or feeling that one house that the raisins are 2 years old. Yuck! Yes, I'm the one that eat olives. Olives are so yummy. Though I know couples where both people eat olives too, so... Cleo, something similar happened to me, really. As a younger, like not as a toddler, because I don't think my parents gave me olives as a toddler, but I liked them when I was younger, and then I had a big period of time where I hated them. And then I got back into them at some point. I don't know what's up with that. I'm grateful because if it gets served in a restaurant, I get double portion. I totally do not mind that. I wish I could make you try my favorite olives here. They're green olives, pitted, and they're in just a bit of olive oil and all that, but they're with pepper flakes and fennel. And it's so good, and no garlic. I know you like garlic, but sometimes it's nice to have a snack that you don't burp for years afterwards. Green tea and vegan sour gummies, that sounds like a treat. I prefer black olives to red ones? Oh, I like green. I was the same. Loved them as a small kid, grew out of it, and felt... Yeah, exactly! What's up with that? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Yeah, they're so good. I mean, you could probably make some yourself if you have fennel seeds and pepper flakes, and you just let them, like, mingle. But it's so delicious. They call it calabrese, but... Bye, Scooty! Fool. I can't eat sourdough rye bread. Oh, really? Huh. I also started working in restaurants as a teen too, and my palate exploded. I'm the same now with olives and crave briny sour olives, pickles, kraut. Is this another... That's probably a weird hormonal thing. That's a very fair point. olive trees are really beautiful. I was told as a child raw olives were deadly. Oh, really? I just find that the black olives you get like in cans, they don't really taste like anything. So I'm not sure what's the point. But yeah, any kind of olives that taste of something is good. Do not eat raw olives. If your friends do not stop you from trying one off the branch, they are not your real friends. Oh no! Not that I am bitter about it or anything. Not at all. Ah, that's so evil. It's like the boss level version of having people eat Vegemite as a prank. No, canned black olives are just, they taste like nothing. They taste like salt. I think the Kalamata olives are always in oil at very least. But I like greens, and the greens with, like I said, the pepper flakes and the fennel are so freaking yummy. That's why they're your ex-friends. Yep. Alright. Got it. I kind of wish I had butterscotch shortbread now. Well, I do know our salty taste buds become less sensitive as we age than our sweet ones, but this olive thing is about the sour part too, not just salt. Yeah. Green olives with almonds are really yummy. I eat those like candy, oh my gosh. Hey Chris, hi! Oh man, donuts. Donuts. Just to know that it's nice to see you paint your cat scan. Hey! Yeah, I haven't done so in a while, right? Well, I kind of have been, but more for the coloring pages that I do over on Patreon. A bit more. And there's been a bit more cats over there, but not that much. Oh no, Chris, what? So I don't know if you guys watch Furry Little Peach, Sean, and she's had in a couple of her photos or videos, like her vlogs, she has this one blanket that is sort of a plaid-ish pattern in like yellow ochres, orange, browns, and I kind of love that blanket so much. I always like when she has it visible in her videos or photos. I'm always like, oh, it's the pretty blanket. It looks kind of itchy, but like vintage and nice, and the colors are so pretty. Hold on. I don't know if I can find a photo. Let's me see. I think she has photos of it on her cat's account. And I gotta say, Tonka is so freaking cute too. Tonka! Tonka time. Oh yeah, I think this is the blanket. I'll send it to you, Otto. As the sort of the queen of all blankets. Through IG, Instagram. It's such a pretty blanket. Though I wonder now if I think Sean has quite a few of these lovely blankets. I'm really envious because I think Sean has best luck in finding vintage items that look amazing. Like those the pencil cases that she has that are basically repurposed first aid kits from Australia, and you open them and they have like a sort of a so it's basically a box, and if I remember right, it kind of opens up on a diagonal, and inside the box it's all these stacked trays. I think there's like 4 of them, but when you open it up you can expand the trays sort of in a diagonal way, the way they're like tied to each other. They kind of whoop spread out this way, and this you have like the rest of the box, and she puts her colored pencil case in there, and I'm like, this is perfect. And she managed to find 2 of these. I'm like, what? Oh, I need to put a pie in here. Let's put a small-ish pie. Because let's face it, this is way too much food already. It's a really neat case. Oof, that's not good, Chris. I'm glad you guys are relatively okay. Curious if that pencil is an orange. No, this one is a Pentel, kind of very boring one, but I have orange and I really like them. I really like how you can use the cannot get new lead loaded on my O2 pencil. I'm a bit okay. I had that issue and hold on, let me find where my O2 is. I'm making extra old person noises today because I went running and my muscles are like, ha ha ha, dumbass. Okay, so I had issue that a new lead would not come out of my 0.2 orange. So what I ended up doing is that you can sort of unscrew the middle bit here. And you gotta be careful about that extra bit. But basically it's in here, and I don't know if you can see this bit here, the base of it. In there was something like some lead that was stuck and would prevent new lead from coming out. So I tinkered with it a bit. I took like a very fine like sewing needle and just kindly tried to clear it up. And I was able to do so. And I've been able to use it since then. So yeah, it's a really finicky pencil because the lead is so fine. Like 0.2, that's the smallest lead. Yeah, that's a Apple Pencil grip off of Amazon. I saw someone using it and I was like, hey, hoo-hoo. Like I need one of these because I'm the kind of person that really like holds everything super tightly. So I have this super chubby and this is another orange, but this one is a 0.5 and this is a 0.2. So yeah, it took a bit of tinkering, but I really wanted to make it work. So just be careful, Temple, not to lose the kind of loose bit in the tip because it's tiny. But yeah, with some like gentle sort of tinkering and death gripping, that's a very good name for it, seriously. So this is beginning a bit bigger. Like I have the same issue with small brushes. Like if I have too much control work to do with them, I hold it so tight and then I get like cramps and it's really painful. For writing implements and the steering wheel and connivers. Performing pencil surgery bride bag. Good luck! I have a 0.3 orange. I quite like it, but I ended up buying a Pentel graph gear. I have a graph gear. Oh, I don't know if it's a 300 though. Is this a graph gear? Oh, it's a 800, so. But I've been really digging the like 0.9, like the big chunky leads. Looks like making a mess is part of the... Sorry, like I really prefer it for sketching. If I'm what's the word I'm looking for? You know when you put your sketch under your watercolor paper on a light table and you transfer? Is that the word? When you transfer the sketch, I prefer to use like the 0.2 or final lead. But if I'm just sketching, I need the soft, greasy lead. Tracing, yeah, I think that's it. If I'm tracing artwork onto watercolor paper. Have you tried the 1.3 from Stedler? Not the Mars Technico. Oh, I haven't. Technico. I'll check it out because I also have like 2 mm lead holders. My favs are Kurutoga pencils. That's what Mr. E likes to use. He has a Porco Rosso Kurutoga. And I tried it quite a bit, but I stopped using them because the fact that it rotates the lead on its own really bugged me. I'm so used to like doing it to get the sharp angle if I want it, that the fact that it rotates the lead on its own, I struggle more to get the effect I wanted. I can mail one to your PO box. I don't have the PO box anymore, but I can, like, if you send me a DM somewhere, I can give you my address. And also, I mean, if you really can, that's super generous of you. Thank you so much. Exciting. I couldn't use the one that rotates at all. Yeah, that's weird. Like, that's what Mr. E uses all the time. Guillaume, tu utilises-tu toujours ton crayon de Porco Rosso pour dessiner tout le temps quand tu dessines le crayon?
Oui.
Puis le fait que la mine elle tourne par elle-même, ça... Tu remarques pas? Okay. So yeah, he whenever he draws on, like with a pencil, it's the Kurutoga he uses. But I got really confused by it. Because I would try to get the sharp angle of the lead and couldn't find it. And I got so used to rolling my pencil that it was weird to not be able to find it, you know? Exactly! Baxapain says, I too roll my pencil when I draw and write, and the self-correcting pencils were so difficult to get used to. That's so weird. I'll send a PM on the Discord. Oh, thank you so much. That's perfect. I'm kind of bummed because I have a really cute Kurutoga that has Kiki. Well, Gigi, actually, from Kiki's delivery service, like the black cat. Well, a weird bit of lead fell out, seemingly stuck. Yep! That's what happened to me too. It took like a couple of, and then like some weird chunks of lead fell down, and after that it was good. I hope that's also the case for you, Temple. I'll try to design the cats a bit more, and what I will probably do is either take a photo or scan this rough sketch and use that as a base, then draw it digitally and then maybe print it and trace it, or maybe have it also offered as a coloring page. Kinda. I don't remember the brand, but the last mechanical pencil I loved that had a bit of give when you pressed like a tight spring, but didn't rotate itself. Huh. Thank you for the... Hey, you're welcome. Of course. I hope that was the issue. Because that would be really nice if it was like easy to fix. Try to help you not press too hard. Yeah. I'm still in love with my old Ratring 600.5. Lovely heavy body knurled metal grip. I love the Alvin Draftmatic that were a bit like that. I have a few, but I go through phases with pencils and pens. So, yeah. What I like of the orange pencils is that the way they're made, I don't know if you can see, but there will always be a metal like tube that protects whatever length of lead you have out, as long as it's not too long. So if I were to draw with this until I use up all the lead, the metal tubing would retract until the lead is all used up. So it means that it breaks less. And that's really lovely for the thinner leads. There's nothing I hate more than trying to draw something with my death grip and the lead keeps on breaking and bouncing off everywhere. It's super annoying. That's really clever. That's why I really wanted to make my 0.2 work, because first of all, that's the thinnest lead I've ever seen. And the fact that it's protected means that you can really do like fine line work super lightly for paintings and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's great. But yeah, every other pencil that I have that has a like 0.3 lead, it's nightmarish. Sorry, it breaks all the time. I totally go through phases with writing pens depending on what I'm doing. Come inventory time. Oh yeah. The only thing that will do is the Unibolt. The Unibolt Jetstream is so reliable. Though, does it blop? That's the other pet peeve I have regarding pens, is when they blop. Hey, good luck, Chris. I hope you heal fast and well. And thank you for stopping by. But yeah, you know, when ballpoint pens or even some gel pens, when there's a buildup of ink on the tip, and eventually you write and it dumps it all and makes kind of a ugly blob that doesn't dry. Blah! Not fun. So one cat is gonna have a hoodie, because that's the ultimate like fall fashion. Hate the blob. Isn't it gnarly? Like what why make pens that do not blob? Why do they let pens out that do the blob? I don't know. It blobs less often than, say, some of the Zerons. It will eventually, but since I'm literally just writing down... Yeah. It's literally the worst thing a pen can do. Seriously, this is why, like, one of the perks of fountain pens is that they don't blob. Hold on, let me see if I can provoke a blob. I have to have ballpoint pen here. Blob! So this one is not very blobby, maybe the other one. It's really hard, like I really want it to blob right now and it doesn't. But basically, like when I have to write a lot with the ballpoint pen, I have a tissue paper on the side and I like wipe the blob on the yeah, just don't bring them on an airplane or else they'll explode. These ones? Oh my god, it works. I'm so glad, Temple! Yay! We're officially both orange surgeons now. Yeah, I think that because the lead is so thin, if it breaks, like if it's at a slightly wrong angle when you try to push it out, it will break and block all the next leads. Fountain pens. Oh, fountain pens. Okay. I got an unpleasant reminder about isopropyl and plastic. I was cleaning an expensive... Oh no, 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 no. I forgot to dilute the alcohol. Now my clean retractable fountain pen is smoky. Oh no. No, 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 no. They're retractable fountain pens. They're not cheap. Yeah, we used to literally make paper to put on a desk to another... Yeah, blotting paper, but that was for fountain pens. Like when you would write on smooth paper and it would not dry right away, you could blot, remove the extra ink. Fountain pens in general will explode on planes. Oh. First pecan pancake for second breakfast, not this. I had to add that to my retirement CV. But yeah, that's like, of course I'm trying to showcase a blob and it won't blob, but there's a tiny one forming on here and you can kind of see, like it will dump more ink. This one's a bit better, I think, but yeah. And sometimes gel pens do that too and it's super annoying. It's a cure dust that I saved for ages. Oh. Still works, but the bottom half is now white and not clear. Well, that's pretty too. It's just annoying, you know. Like the annoying part is that you're like, oh no, I knew about this. And I forgot. Dang it. You know. I bought the Saunders Waterford hot press. Ooh. Ooh. It's hot press I should get on with. Yay! Do you want me to send you some? Only like I don't want you to start sending paper because that's... Oh yeah, I gotta show the pens. Yeah, paper is stupid expensive to send. It's so heavy. Okay, so I had a really nice week of pins. Old woman. Me. I don't have enough hands for this though. Hold on, I'm coming back quickly. Right. Yeah, just this small size. All right, so I got some early birthday presents and happy mail this week. Otto found like this amazing selection of cat-related pins. So okay, so this, I don't know if you can see my camera, is not the best, but it says life is better with cats, which is a sentiment we can all agree on, pretty sure. This one is Happy Halloween, hands down the best holiday of the year, and it's a black cat and a pumpkin. Then this one of hugging cats that is really beautiful. Definitely not my cats, unless they're fighting. One that is like a tarot card. It says the star, but it's a cat. Okay, and this very fall one. I don't know why it's so fall to me, but it's hi friend. Okay, more. This one also kind of very relatable. And I kept the two like to me that are the most relatable for the end. This one first says, I want to pet every cat in the world, which is a sentiment that I'm pretty sure you guys will get. And finally, this one destroyed me when I saw it. But today I will be a lazy blob. Like, yep, definitely. And then I also got some happy mail from Jen. And she sent me these beautiful Our Flag Means Death pins. So yeah, it's been a good week, right? But today I will be a lazy blob one, like I need to get that tattooed somewhere. It's a sentiment we share often daily. And also this really cute cat ring from Otto. Oh my gosh, it has tiny paws. I hadn't seen the tiny paws. I don't know if you can see, but these are like the arms of the ring. They're like cat legs and they have tiny paws inside. It's gonna be pretty impossible to see, but it's been a good week. Try to gently bring all the pins back. I've put them all like in front of me when I'm at the computer. No, I hadn't seen the tiny paws. Oh, it's so warm today. What time is it? Oh. We've got a jewelry making show on right now, and it's so much fun to see how they work their magic. That's really fascinating stuff, right? Where's my paper? Oh. Okay, so I know pre-pandemic my mom got me a zircon wraparound ring. That's lovely. Yeah, I'm quite kitty blobby at the moment too, but I'm working on it. I've started biking more and running. And I did my first run in 10 years, and yeah, ouch. And it's not even like a tough run. I use the Couch to 5K sort of program thing. And it's basically I don't know what they're called, interval. So basically you walk for like a minute and a half and then you jog for a minute. And even that's incredibly difficult at this point, but it should build up unless I hurt myself, so hopefully that won't happen. And biking is just very rewarding in the sense that I have the same bike ever since I was like I've had the same bike for like 25 years. I haven't really grown, so it's still perfectly fine. So, but it's one of those really basic like bikes that's not built for speed, and it has like the slightly wider tires with a lot of grip on it. So that makes biking more strenuous. So I'm biking and I'm sweating and I'm panting and it's really hard. And next to me you have Mr. E on his fancy like sleek, lean and mean bike that's not even struggling, and he's like la 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 la, and I'm next to him and I'm like So yeah, it's kind of funny, but I'm hopeful in the fact like what keeps me going is the fact that if I even end up with a bike like him, I'm gonna break the wall of sound, because I will have struggled so much on my old heavy bike that if I get a new and improved one at some point, it's gonna be a walk in the park. Yeah, running, I miss it. Couch to 5K is great. I have a nice trainer bike staring at me now. It's part of my escape plan to get well. Yeah, one thing at a time. I've started taking a beginner ballet class for the... Ooh! I'm absolutely not good with group exercises, like class exercise or whatnot. That's absolutely not my jam. I cannot function properly with that, but if I can do some exercise like on my own schedule, that's much easier to manage for me. I'll need racing stripes. Yeah, definitely. When I got too sick to bike anymore, give my bike to a boy who was too poor. Oh, that's lovely, Tsukabu. But yeah, my bike has been the same for quite some time. All I had to do to start using it more is reinstall. I used to have a bottle holder on it, but at some point I removed it, and I didn't have it anymore. So those things are like $5. Like I got a bottle holder and mud guards. It's the two super important things that I was missing, because the place we like to go bike is it's a circular path. Well, not it's a closed path. It's a loop. And it's gravel mostly, but if it rains, it has mud spots. So, yeah, mud guard, like, because you don't want to end up looking like a skunk with the mud trail on your back. So I was able to install them myself, and I've been some tinkering and fixing stuff on my bike, and yeah. That makes sense. I'm kind of the opposite. I can't get going if there's not a class I'm ashamed to skip. Oh, that's exactly the opposite for me. I would feel no shame in skipping a class. And also I struggle a lot with if I have something planned. If I have a class planned for a specific time, I would be unable to do anything before that. So I kind of much prefer having final word on my schedule, because say when I wake up, I don't feel like biking, but then the afternoon will roll around, and around 3-4 p.m. I'm like, you know what? I could really go for a bike ride. And I just go. And then I sweat my ass off and I come back and I did it, you know. But if I had a class, it would be like, oh, I have my class in X time. I have my class in I have to go. I cannot forget my class. It would just bug me. I used to go to a kettlebell, gym before I got sick. Ooh, wow. But class was at 5:30 a.m. Oh, that's early. I used to get so much grief about riding my sister's bikes as a kid, but theirs had the awesome chopper motorcycle style handlebar, and I felt like a badass. Yes! Also, gendered bikes, that's so silly. Ugh. Like, I was talking about bikes with Mr. E because he got one recently. I can't either. My Monday is gone since I started ballet, and it's at 6:30 p.m. Oops. Executive dysfunction for the win. Oh, is that the name of it? Plus, who doesn't need streamers? Exactly! Or you know the neon things you could clip on the spokes of the wheel that would go, like when you would start, they would go tack 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 tack, and as soon as you gain spin, the centrifugal force keeps them on the outside of the tire. Like, Like all the bling you could add to a bike. It was always like for girls, and it's so freaking stupid. Also, okay, riddle me this. I know it's for dresses and whatnot, but why? What is the benefit for dudes? Like, let's picture a bike frame. So seat, and I'm purposefully leaving nothing in between. So that's the thing with the pedal, and that's the thing, and here you have the fork and the wheel. Okay, whatever. Okay, so why is it that guys' bikes have this thing super high up? They're the ones that if they sort of have to brake suddenly and sort of fall down on their bike frame, they're gonna make some ungodly sounds. And I know that the girls had the sort of lower thingy, whatever it was, because of dresses, but how come not everyone had this? Like, everybody could benefit from lower crossbars, right? Baseball card is what... Yeah, that was cool. But for me, it was the... like, you had all the spokes. Yeah, spokes, that's the word I was trying to find. And it was those little neon plasticky thing that was kind of like shaped like this. And they had the... Like, if you look at them from above, like, they had the hole in the middle and kind of a... They were cut on the side, and you would clip them on all the spokes. I got grief because I wanted a boy mountain bike as a kid. Apparently that was not allowed. Ugh. I had the girliest bike I have ever seen as a kid. It had pink tires. It was white, pink, and light blue. I had streamers on it. I had a basket at some point, and I had the clickety-clack things on the spokes. The lowered crossbar was literally for women wearing dresses, so they didn't have to throw their legs over the crossbar. You do that in skirt, you're giving everyone a show. Yeah, that too, but like the guys, why would they have the straight up crossbar? They're gonna no more kids, like Otto said. They were like clip-on beads, exactly. How'd you get my bike? No idea. I remember, I don't know if you guys remember that, but around the frame, there used to have this thing. One part of it was like a foam insert. That's basically like, you know, when you have isolation foam for pipes, like that. And you had like a printed nylon thing that you would wrap around and tape with Velcro. So you had this thing that would go around it, and it had like printed designs on it, like. But these things would stay on the bike all the time, and the bikes would go out in the rain and whatnot, so it got super moist and wet in there, and there would always be earwigs in there. So apparently they are just called bike spoke beads. Oh, really? Huh. Why can't I just have the things I want without being told I'm not feminine enough? Like, yeah, no shit. I know. I don't consider myself a particularly feminine person. And I got comments in the past, like when I had shorter hair, and people were like, why don't you grow your hair? Like, I don't want to, but it's more feminine. Yes, so what? Why do you care? Oh my god, you can get star-shaped ones and go, no, you said the G word. Uh-oh. Damn it. I'm gonna have to look that up. Well, because it goes back to horses. Men would ride astride and throw their legs over the horse. Women back then would ride side saddle. What's the BS proper? Yeah, it is very BS-y. Yeah, glow in the dark, no. Nobody's gonna take me seriously if I end up with glow in the dark bikes, spoke bays. Like, ultimately, who cares exactly? The fun is the bike, right? I don't know why they... Anyway. I don't know. I know some people like the very gendered stuff, but I'll be disappointed if you put something glow in the dark. I know! Damn it! The whole thing would be glow in the dark if I could. I mentioned a few streams ago about glow in the dark Fimo and was about to tell y'all I'd lied because I could only find one color and then I found the thing. It wasn't Fimo. What was it? Though, I mean, Fimo has like at least one color, like basic glow in the dark modeling thingy. Had 5 different glowing Fimo like clays and didn't do a good job. So I can try again. Can we find glow in the dark glitter? That would be like next level. Growing up, I wanted a blue Schwinn or Norco. Ooh. I ended up with a pink super cycle. Oh my gosh! I was so glad when my brother outgrew his green Norco. I rode it for years. Yeah, the one I have is a green Peugeot with red lettering. It's really like neutral. Before that I had the bike with the pink tires and all the pink stuff on it. It was a second-hand bike and my parents just bought it because it was cheaper than buying a new one. And I was just like, I need a bike. I got a bike somewhere, I need a bike. So I just took it and it was like, you know, it's fun, it's colorful, but it's just so silly that it's all the associations with stuff. I just dusted the upstairs shelves for the first time in years. Yay, good job! You can totally get glow in the dark glitter. Oh no. Why is that a thing? That's dangerous. I bought a small piece of cork bark that is almost 2 feet long, so way bigger than I need. But I've been fighting the urge to fill the inside with glitter and broken amethyst to make a bark. Whoa, what? How do you make that? That's amazing. There goes Ev's wallet. Ah. Hey, thank you so much for being here, Jellybean. I'm about done too. I'm just gonna try and finish like dressing up this cat. This cat will have a backpack and a sweater. It's decided. And pants. Pants are not really relevant here. Ev's wallet braces itself every live stream. Ugh. The bark is now home to my air plants, but there's an opening like a cave. That would be amazing. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go get hay from the shed for the eardiats. Aw. Give them some pets for us. The bunners. Alright, so this is the start of a drawing, which is more than I had when I started the stream, so that's awesome. Oh my gosh, Otto, you went for a totally different aesthetic here. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a great weekend and we will see each other next time, hopefully. Hopefully it's gonna be less hot than it is today. Today is not nice. And yeah. Alright. So, like I said, have a great weekend, take care, and hey, no problem, Temple. Me and my executive dysfunction. That's another word I gotta... Alright. Alright, guys. Bye. See y'all next time.